The Catholic Charismatic Rite traces its heritage and apostolic succession through the Old Catholic Church, which cut communion with Rome in 1870. They are also a part of the Charismatic movement, which is open to the movement of the Holy Spirit in one's life. This is not to be confused with contemporary usage of the words charismatic or Pentecostal. The Catholic Charismatic Rite believes in the Apostles' Creed, Nicene Creed, and the Quicumque Vult. History. The apostolic lineage of the Catholic Charismatic Church of Canada, also called the Catholic Charismatic Rite, began under the mandate of Pope Clement XI, Bishop of Rome and Patriarch of the West, in 1693, when James Guyon de Matignon, Bishop of Condent, consecrated Dominique Marie Violet as Bishop of Ascalon and coadjutor to the Bishop of Babylon, Persia. Bishop Violet in turn consecrated Peter John Minders to Archbishop of Utrecht without a papal mandate, which created a rift with Rome and an end to full communion with the Roman Church. Minders was one of the primary founders of the Old Catholic Church of the Netherlands, independent from and considered excommunicated by Rome. The Charismatic Catholic Church also supports the Holy Father, Bishop of Rome, and all his teachings, which never contradict the gospel of Jesus Christ and the teachings of the early Church. The CCCC is not affiliated with the Old Catholic Church or any independent Catholic movement, due to the majority of ministers of these sects that are causing division and teaching strange doctrines. From 1693 to the present day, the Union of Utrecht Church survives throughout West and Europe, North America, Central America, and South America. The historical lineage includes the Old Catholic Church, the Polish National Catholic Church, the Catholic Church of Brazil, and the Catholic Charismatic Church of Canada, among others. The Catholic Charismatic Church of Canada was established and organized by Patriarch André Barbeau in 1968. It was in this same year that Archbishop Barbeau prepared documentation for Paul VI concerning this supplemental rite and his own promise of obedience and allegiance to the Bishop of Rome. Barbeau was ordained a Roman Catholic priest on November 21, 1940, and served in that capacity for 28 years in the Archdiocese of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. In 1968, Barbeau left the Roman Catholic Church and was consecrated a bishop and first autonomously appointed Patriarch of the New Catholic Charismatic Church of Canada by pro-uniate Old Catholic Bishop Charles Brearley of the Old Holy Catholic Church of England. Barbeau served in this capacity until his death on February 14, 1994. Succeeding Barbeau is Archbishop André Letelier, who was installed shortly after Barbeau's death in the Cathedral of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in Cité-de-Marie. The Catholic Charismatic Church of Canada immediately erected faith churches and faith communities in Canada and in several northeastern states in the United States. By the early 1990s, the church's jurisdiction had spread as far south as Florida and later into the Southwest, including Arizona, New Mexico, and West Texas. Practices. The Catholic Charismatic Rite is more conservative than some other branches of the Old Catholic Church. It accepts the 7 ecumenical councils as binding upon all Christians and strives towards an undivided church as experienced in the first 1,000 years of Christianity, prior to the East-West Schism of 1054 AD. It also accepts the teachings of the Council of Trent, including Trent's definition of the 7 sacraments. They reject the ordination of women to the offices of deacon, priest to bishop, because this has not been believed everywhere, always, and by all. However, it does allow its clergy to marry and adopt other liberalizations. Members of the CCR refer to the rite as charismatic, believing in the spiritual gifts and in the moving of the Holy Spirit. Although the CCR follows a set liturgy for both the Eucharist and the sacraments, it is not rigid so as to prevent the movement of the Holy Spirit to enliven, enlighten, and sustain. It employs both traditional hymns and contemporary praise and worship songs. Its preachers base their sermons on the Bible. They are self-described as Orthodox in belief, Catholic in practice, and charismatic in worship.